Okay, we have tips this morning to help you start the school year off right with productivity coach Clare Kumar. And we want to start off with the idea that productivity is very personal. What makes me productive might not make you productive.
Yeah, we're all different. I want to talk about this concept of neurodiversity. You've probably heard the term, but people are like, what does that mean? It means we think differently, we respond to our environments differently, our neurological system is different, right? So that means we need to then offer options for how we have our environment and our space. We talk about the fact that parents aren't the same as their kids, right? So you might think that your child is going to do it and respond to their environment exactly the way you would. I really want parents to open their thinking and start to be curious about the way their child is responding. One thing you're going to notice along with this nervous system and thinking differently is that we have sensory sensitivity that varies. And it will be 30% of people will be highly sensitive and have low thresholds to stimulation. 40% are kind of in the middle. And then 30% will have high thresholds, but low sensitivity. So they're the people that can work with 3 inputs in.
Okay, so that's a kid then that could work at the kitchen table while the TV's going on and conversations are going on. But, but you might have somebody that, like I need complete silence and you need headphones on.
Exactly. So the consequence of that is, if we understand that productivity is personal, the next thing to recognize is that flexibility is inclusivity. And to be flexible, then we need options. So we need that quiet zone, we need the busy zone, we need to have the ability to choose where we want to be as a student, right? So I want you to think of the options. One of the examples that I really love, and this is it's a commercial option. It's used in offices, it's used in schools. It's from Nook Pod, and they are small environments that are acoustically dampened.
Okay.
The lighting can be changed, and even underneath, if you know you're somebody who wants more stimulation, ADHD, for example, and you need to fidget. We heard about fidgets.
Yes.
They're installed underneath the table. So they're not going to bother the person that's like, stop moving. But they'll be under the table, and someone who needs that extra stimulation, like doodling.
Yes.
Doodling is not paying attention. Johnny Depp in his trial might have been listening hard while he was doodling.
Yes,
right?
It's a way of thought process.
Yeah, it's a way of giving the brain something else to do so you can listen. Our brains need different levels of stimulation, and with the right level, we can really focus and pay attention. If it's a white room with nothing going on, we might not be able to focus.
Right. And how do you know how your child thrives best?
I think observation. Right? Follow their preferences. So we've got options, and then I want you to think about customizing where you can. So tune in, ask questions, stay curious, and let your child lead. Montessori is fabulous for that, for choosing topics of learning, but also think about the medium, right? Your child might want to talk rather than write. They might want to mold something in plasticine to express themselves. They might, and as we go through as well, I have a podcast that I talk about these kinds of things. I have a transcript, I have the audio, and I have YouTube, so that you can choose the medium that you're most comfortable in to be productive.
Right, because everybody's different, and everybody's success is a little bit different that way.
That's right. So parents, observe your children. The other thing I want you to do, so follow the preferences. I want you to empower your kids to ask for what they need at school. Teacher, it's too loud. May I have a quieter place to work? Or
can I go down to the cafeteria?
Yeah, or I need to move. May I, stand at the back and move around a little bit. So movement and rest are two things, and food. We are animals. We kind of forget we're animals sometimes.
Yeah.
I think we're trying to be robots. If we really tune into that biology, physiology, have your kids be able to ask for what they need. And here's the other one that a lot of people wouldn't think of. Teachers can invite several times a child. So, for example, they might be struggling in math. Come in on Thursday after school for help. One and done doesn't work here.
Yeah.
I want you to ask, invite your teacher to ask 3 times.
Lots of great clips. We're going to get all your social media links up on our website, chch.com.